A major rule change to the BBC One dance contest was announced during the first live show of the series. Strictly Come Dancing viewers were quick to have their say after a major rule change was announced during the first live show of the series. It was a long yet spectacular night in the famous ballroom as the first live show of the BBC One Dance Contest's 2025 series took part on Saturday night, September 27. The show saw all 15 of the new couples take to the dance floor with their first routines in their pairings, kicking off with former England rugby player Chris Robshaw and his professional partner Nadia Bychkova, who opened the show with a samba to EMF's Unbelievable. There were also celebrations in the ballroom. Model Ellie Goldstein, who is the first person with Down syndrome to compete on the main series of Strictly, and her partner Vito Coppola performed the Cha-Cha to Yes, and, by Ariana Grande, scoring 17, with Ballas gifting Goldstein a fan after the performance. After the dance, which it was revealed took place on Vito Coppola's birthday, Craig Revel Horwood told Ellie, "You do possess gorgeous, natural rhythm, and I love the detail in your fingers and hands, darling." Meanwhile, there were tears for former Olympian and gladiator Harry Aikens RET as he was overcome with emotion following her first routine. After performing the Cha-Cha to Salt and Pepa's Push It with professional partner Karen Hauer, scoring 19, Harry, who took part in the Strictly Christmas special in December, said he had been dreaming of the dance having suffered an injury last year. Following the dance, the 37-year-old said, "I've dreamt of that moment. This time last year I just wasn't able to do anything like that, and I never thought I'd be myself again. It just feels so nice to be myself. I had an injury. I dreamt of that moment, and even though I did Christmas I wasn't 100% there, and now I'm 100%, so I'm thankful." But it was at the end of the show that the rule change was announced for the first results show of Strictly 2025, which will air next Sunday, October 5, after the couples have performed for a second time. For 7 years, head judge Shirley has had the casting vote on who would stay on the show. However, in a major change, this power will now be shared among the 4 judges. In a pre-recorded announcement, Shirley said, "For 7 years. I have been responsible for one grueling decision. But that's about to change. It's time that power was shared by a different judge each week." It then cut to a pre-recorded shot of the dancers giving their reaction to the announcement, with Vicky Pattinson saying, "This changes everything," while Ross King added, "I just can't believe it." Tess Daly confirmed that it will be Strictly viewers who decide who gets the first casting vote at the end of the second live show next Saturday, October 4. And fans were quick to comment. At Cannigat James said, "Oh, this dance-off twist is insane. I love #Strictly." At Itzmache commented, "I think Shirley must have been sick of getting all the flack for making the deciding votes." Think it's a subtle and interesting way of spicing the results show up a little. #Strictly #Strictly Come Dancing. At Charist wrote, "This new twist for the results show feels a bit random, but I think I prefer this over it going to public vote #Strictly." At Solitaire Tory posted, "OMG the changes to the results show, I love it #Strictly." At Misty Diaz added, "OMG a change to the results show, that's crazy #Strictly. Meanwhile, it comes after another change was confirmed at the start of the first live show. For the first time in Strictly history, viewers at home will not be able to vote for their favorite couples by text or phone call, with the only option being to vote online. It meant that instead of the usually terms and conditions, which have been a staple of Claudia Winkleman's time in her Clauditorium, the co-host had to keep referring to a QR code, with the help of her co-stars.